Okay, let's do this. Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're watching this, then you've stumbled upon my journey of being and from being an okay artist to being something more. I want to use this channel as a video journal and to document the raw process of me learning a skill which I always wanted to learn, which is anatomy. Uh, I work as a 3D artist in a game company, and but the thing is that the game company is a hyper casual studio. And if you guys have played hyper casual games, then you know that the art doesn't go beyond a certain level. And I'm pretty good at what I do, but where I want to reach is to make something like Ellie or Joel from The Last of Us, because that is really what inspired me and what really wanted me to get into the world of 3D. And right now, I feel I've hit a bottleneck where all I do is hyper casual and low poly stuff, whereas I want to do something so much more. I've been running away from it and I couldn't, I haven't been able to bring myself to practice consistently because of work, because of freelance. And let's be honest, if you want something really bad, then you do make it happen and you make the time for it. So, what I've been trying to do for the last few weeks is get up early around 5 a.m. and practice anatomy daily. This is also how I actually learned Blender, and hmm, this is actually how I learned Blender. And now I do some freelance work, which is Blender related as well. And I wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't wake up early and really put in the time to practice it. So, in order to learn anatomy, I bought a course from Nikolai. Okay, this video is really hard, okay? And this is actually the purpose why I am making it, is because I want to capture the raw process and of me improving and becoming the person that I want to be. So let's try to do it again. I bought a course from Nikolai, and also known as Speedcar, but that dude is insanely fast. It's really hard to keep up with him. And I watch it many times on repeat and try doing it until I can get the result that he gets as well. And here's the thing, uh, the artists that I love and who inspire me, such as Nikolai, Speedcar, Jan Sculpts, and especially Rafael Grassetti, his work is insane. What I get to see is the finished product, is the glamour, and the polished version of them and their art. What I never get to see is the raw process, is the struggle that they guys had and how they practiced, how they overcame certain things. Like, for example, uh, Raphael has a really good way of sculpting, and I will never get to see how he got to that point. Jan makes sculpting look so easy, but I would never get to see, okay, how did he achieve that? And the thing that I find similar with Speedcar and Nikolai is that my English is not that good, and neither is his. But he's doing well on YouTube, he's doing well on making and selling courses. And I would never get to see the process of him overcoming his language barrier and being confident in the person that he is. So I want to document everything, and when I do become a successful artist, I I would have this journey and this documentary of my progress, and I hope it does help them and someone who is in a similar situation like me and helps them. I'm reading the notes that I have on my computer so that I don't forget anything. Yeah. So, being honest, making this video is really scary and it's very uncomfortable. But I read somewhere that in order to achieve things you never had, you have to do some things you never did, or something similar like that. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, the purpose of this channel and documenting everything is to help someone who might be in a similar situation as me. And also, I want to watch this video 5 years later and roast myself. I want to roast myself and make fun of the person that I was, and also be insanely proud of the person that I do become 5 years later. I don't have a set plan or direction for this channel, and I really want to figure things. I want to figure things. Let me structure this in my head. I want to figure things out on the way as I do them. And what I do know is that I want this channel to be a blend of art and self improvement. I want to capture the struggles and also the progress that I make in terms of self improvement and in my art and my craft. What I want to see 5 years later is myself being better at putting my thoughts together, being more articulate, being a better artist, mainly, and being more confident in my skin, and also making insanely good characters. That is what I want to do. What I'm thinking right now is posting a video a day of just raw real time footage of me practicing heads and busts, because that is what I'm doing right now. And I have seen some improvement. I will link two screenshots over here. This one is the one that how I used to think heads look like, and this is the one that I and this is the one. Wait, yeah, this is the one that I used to think what heads look like, and this is the one after applying the things I've learned from the course and after using references. I wanted to draw from imagination, but that is a really bad idea. So always use references, and you see the results of using references instantly. And in case I forget to record, which I usually do, I will post an update on my Instagram, which you can follow. I'll link it in the description. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. When I sculpt, some days are better than the other. Like one day I can sculpt a really good head, and the other day it's really bad. It's really bad, and I want to keep doing it until I can consistently produce, no, create, sculpt good character busts and head. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this journey, this uncomfortable journey, and I hope you guys will join me in this road of improvement and learning. All right, take care. Goodbye. Welcome back. There are a few things that I forgot to say. I thought of doing a second take, but I thought it's okay. I'll just add this in the end. I've been on a path of self improvement, but the thing is that I haven't been able to be very consistent with it. I have been productive a few days, but then after a while, my routine it's just all over the place, and it takes forever for me to get back on it. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have a strict plan and making it a ritual of me to practice every day. And also all these self-improvement guys out there, the ones that I watch, they always tell me about things that okay, I used to struggle with this. I used to have this issue. I made a routine and I couldn't follow it, but I never get to see it. So what I want to also capture in this channel and this journey is if I fail, I'll tell you guys. And if I achieve something and I want to break it down for you guys how I did it, I want to share tips and tricks and the things that I learn on the way. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. All right, goodbye.